We spend 55% of our lives listening, yet is one of the least taught skills in school. The ability to listen to another person, to empathize with, and to understand their point of view is one of the highest forms of intelligent behavior. This scholar definitely knows how to listen with understanding and empathy for those around her. She can truly pay attention to another person's thoughts, feelings, and ideas without dismissing them. She seeks to put herself in another person's shoes, to try to understand their experience. She can acknowledge and relate to what they are expressing, and hold back her own thoughts at a distance in order to respect the other's point of view and feelings. We often say we are listening, but in actuality we are rehearsing in our head what we are going to say when our partner is finished. That's not happening here. The award for listening with understanding and empathy goes to the amazing Celeste Salazar. Jesse Jackson once said, "Never look down on anybody unless you're helping them up." This scholar really takes that to heart. From hiding popsicle sticks around the classroom with positive messages to inspire his fellow classmates, to offering me kind words when he saw that I could use them. This scholar is observant and considerate of all of his classmates and has a genuine desire to help others. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments and hard work. This award for listening and understanding with empathy goes to Daniel Montanez.
This year has thrown a giant curveball to educators and scholars alike. There is one scholar that stands out among the rest for managing their impulsivity. They took their time, they showed up, they asked the questions they needed to ask. When they were behind on assignments, they caught up. This scholar managed their time well. During what has undoubtedly been a stressful time, this scholar remained calm and rose to the challenge set before them. Thoughtful and considerate of those around them, they proceeded carefully and did what needed to be done to succeed. I am so very proud of Dylan Porter for managing his impulsivity. Well done, my friend. Well done. The Habit of Mind Award for managing impulsivity is given to Dylan Porter.
This scholar has a creative soul and an imaginative spirit. This scholar has repeatedly demonstrated creative ways of thinking and has an amazing gift at problem solving. They are quick to learn. They are quick at learning new technology and implementing that technology, not only in the classroom, but their everyday life. This scholar really blew me away this year when they showcased their creative skills designing 3D models and digital flyers. You have an amazing future in front of you, and we are so proud of all you've accomplished. This award for creating, imagining, and innovating goes to Adric Thomas.
I can't think of another scholar that had quite the journey that Emmanuel has had this school year. Not only did he move out of state and away from some of his family, he entered a school mid-year that was composed of young people with deep and long-lasting friendships that took years to build. He did so with perpetual grace, humility, and a passion to understand and learn from all those around him. While many scholars in a similar situation may have been too timid to find new opportunities for learning and growth as Emmanuel, from participating in the CAC math competition, leading 2 teams to their most successful seasons in school history, to his daily humility and respect he displays toward fellow scholars and teachers. While his accomplishments on the field and in the classroom are exceptional, I realized when we were at CAC that his campuses and stadiums in life would be much bigger than even he imagines. But I saw in his eyes the ability to dream and a soul destined to be a good man, father, and leader. The Habit of Mind Award for responding with wonderment and awe for the 2019-2020 academic year is earned by Emmanuel Kipritich.
Kobe Bryant once said, "The most important thing is to try and inspire other people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do." This scholar has the natural leadership ability to inspire and help others to be great. This scholar has demonstrated not only strong leadership, but the ability to communicate and connect with others in a meaningful way. Whether it is in the classroom, at a sporting event, or as a house leader, this scholar has always risen to the challenge and has been able to use his voice to move others to be more. That's an incredibly powerful gift. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments. This award for thinking and communicating with clarity and precision goes to Tim Bagua.
I think we can all admit to having given up on something difficult once or twice in our lives. The requirements and expectations of life can come with so much pressure. That pressure builds a lot in middle school, and charging forward is not for the faint of heart. After 2 years of teaching this scholar, I have been continuously amazed as I've watched her push herself to grow. Whether in my class, as a person, or up on stage as a dancer, she gives the most rigorous task all she's got. I don't know if she realizes how strong she is. I remember when she had her surgery, and it would have been understandable for a young teenager to complain and dodge some work because of it. Not her. She came to school with that same awesome smile, asking what she needed to do to get back to work. I truly have been beyond blessed to teach her and will miss her dearly. Congratulations, Jaden, on showing persistence for the entire year, and honestly, even both years I've known you. The Habit of Mind Award for persisting goes to Jaden Lara.
To say the scholar never gives up is an understatement. Even if the scholar fell behind in their work at any point this year, giving up was not an option. If there was a confusion on a subject matter or project where they had to learn with different personalities, this scholar would seek assistance, regroup, and come back stronger than ever. The drive and tenacity this scholar showcased was a source of inspiration throughout the year. We are excited to see what the world has in store for you. Congratulations. This award for persisting goes to Aoife Brown.
In some ways, you remind me of a better me at your age. You have a strong natural intelligence that is capable of attaining the highest of scholastic achievement. That said, the thing I will remember most about you is your contagious enthusiasm and humor that allows others to be comfortable as themselves. And when people are comfortable around others, you have the opportunity to help them achieve great things. To me, humor is the best remedy for so many things. The friends and mentors that I've looked up to the most have one common theme. They believe humor not only brings people together, but can power individuals through their darkest hours. This natural talent will also bring burden and responsibilities as others will look toward you in times of need. In these moments, understand that you have the intellect and empathy to help others navigate situations. Your compassion and finding ways to laugh at oneself will give you the credibility that will be necessary for you to lead and affect change. Pick your battles and don't take unimportant things too seriously. Don't ever stop smiling or trying to brighten other people's day. It has been a pleasure working with you. You help to make it not ever feel like work. I hope you can find that same satisfaction with your colleagues in a workplace as I have found in mine. The award for finding humor goes to Eli Salazar.
Viktor Frankl, famed psychologist and neurologist, once said, "Between stimulus and response, there is space. In that space is your power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and freedom." This scholar has grown leaps and bounds in their ability to control their impulses throughout the year. This scholar not only accepted responsibility for their actions, but was able to recognize when they needed to separate themselves from a situation. This continued growth was an impressive feat. Congratulations on all your amazing accomplishments. This award for managing impulsivity goes to Javier Ventura.
Over the past 2 school years, I have always admired how well and effectively you've asked questions and challenged me to find new ways of teaching and inspiring. From the first day I met you, I've appreciated your passion not only for improving, but achieving excellence. More importantly, I feel this habit of mine is the most important in developing a true scholar. You sought knowledge, pushed beyond what you considered limits, and inspired me to become a better teacher and mentor. Our conversations not only about academic concepts, but also your experiences, feelings, friendships, and observations to improve and understand those around you. I think I can speak on behalf of the entire middle school faculty and team of how much we appreciated simply working with you, as you were often our best measurement on the effectiveness and reach of instruction to our scholars. I am so excited about your future because I believe you will become so adept to finding solutions because of your natural curiosity, intellect, and deep compassion for others. Continue to challenge yourself and others and be the brave leader I know you will be. The habit of mind for questioning and posing problems for the 8th grade class of 2020 is earned by Ms. Gloria Cervantes. Congratulations.
Watching this scholar grow and gain a sense of comfort in themselves and the classroom has been an absolute joy this academic year. This scholar has stepped out of his comfort zone on multiple occasions and shined. From being a sought-after partner among their peers to delivering impressive public speaking performances, this scholar has remained open to new learning opportunities and experiences. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments, and we hope to keep you stepping out of that box. Way to go. This award for remaining open to continuous learning goes to Timothy Shepard.
Checking for errors, correcting assignments, and having a desire for exactness are characteristics of a scholar striving for accuracy. This scholar is being recognized for their desire to be accurate on every assignment. She was even able to maintain her high standards of accuracy throughout our distance learning. This scholar has used all steps shown in virtual class to their advantage for success. The scholar mastered the material and presented and demonstrated this mastery by scoring perfect scores on summative assessments. Not only in the classroom does the scholar strive for accuracy, but in everything she does in life. Her pursuit of excellence is diligent and admirable. Congratulations, Heather Recalday, on being presented with the Habit of Mind Award for striving for accuracy for the GIA class of 2020.
There are so many great things that can be said about this scholar and how amazingly hard they work to improve every aspect of their life. Aristotle sums it up when he says, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit." This scholar's success is a habit. She has put so much time, dedication, and heart into becoming an impeccable scholar. She has risen to every challenge, climbed every obstacle, and conquered every task put in front of her this year. She not only accomplished these goals, but she accomplished them with grace and humility. Thank you for teaching us valuable lessons on grace. We are so proud of your accomplishments. Congratulations on all your hard work. We can't wait to see what you accomplish in the future. This award for striving for accuracy goes to Gabriella Angulo.
Students that are good at applying past knowledge to new situations recall how they have solved a problem previously. These students make connections and understand the relationship between the previous problem and the new one. They are able to encapsulate their experience and apply it to new learning. This GIA scholar has definitely learned and experienced much throughout his adolescence. This young man, the scholar that will be entering high school next year, is a testament to what happens when true growth takes place. Being able to witness his growth and maturity has been one of the highlights of my time in education. This year alone, he's proven himself to be introspective and self-aware. We have discussed this many times before together, that you've had challenges and no life is without them. However, how you let that challenge affect your character is the great indicator of personal progress. I've loved to see the light bulb come on as you have taken time to reflect and reason using your prior knowledge to create your present success. Gabriel, your journey has just begun and you are equipped with all you need to travel well. The award for applying past knowledge to new situations goes to Gabriel Herrera.
This scholar truly understands the intelligence that lies in humor and is able to use it wisely. He is able not only to use humor to enhance discussions, but to also engage his fellow classmates. Throughout the year, this scholar's lightning quick wit and unique perspective has added a special quality to our classroom that will be greatly missed next year. Congratulations on all your achievements. This award for finding humor goes to Ian Kent.
Thinking interdependently means being able to share ideas, listen to each other, build ideas collaboratively, and draw on each other's individual strengths. One of my favorite things has been to see through this scholar's eyes during a class discussion. She takes time to reflect on what's being said, gives attention to each speaker, and once she has gathered her own thoughts, she contributes. I have been blessed to also coach this scholar. The ability she has to bring her peers together shows a leadership ability beyond her years. She makes sure every voice is heard, and she desires everyone to have the chance to contribute. I am so proud of the way she has looked past her own personal discouragement to encourage and uplift others. When given a task, a team, she rises to the occasion. She doesn't seek her own promotion, but the promotion of the common good for all involved. For thinking interdependently and being an outstanding team player on and off the court, this Habit of Mind Award goes to Madison Powell.
Being able to remain open to new learning experiences, being humble enough to admit when we need help, and welcoming new information from new resources indicate that a scholar is open to continuous learning. This scholar continued to work hard and reach out for help during those times of indecision, whether it be from the material being learned or from technical difficulties during distance learning. Congratulations, Hayden Herbert, for remaining open to continuous learning. Well done. There is a new 8th grade scholar this year, I was told. Her name is Morgan, and she used to attend GIA. Getting to meet a new student is exciting. What will they be like? What will they be interested in? Do they like to read? Never could I have imagined that this returning student would make such an impression on me. One of the first things I noticed was how well-spoken and poised she is. Surely this young lady speaking to me couldn't be a teenager. It takes years of rigorous language learning to be so refined. Alas, I discovered Morgan has traveled through time from the 1940s or 50s. No wonder she is so wise beyond her years. In all seriousness, teaching Morgan is an experience that you would hope for when becoming an educator. No thoughts or statements from Morgan are vague. She communicates and thinks with clarity and precision, which is what I try to teach my classes every day. Congratulations, Morgan, on your well-deserved award. This particular habit of mind will make your transition to high school a smooth and successful one. I will greatly miss your style, grace, clever, and wit. The award for thinking and communicating with clarity and precision goes to Morgan Betraw.
Stressful times are often a breeding ground for creativity. Some of the best works of art and innovative ideas are the products of stress, and boy, have these scholars had their share of stress these past few weeks. But they rose to the challenge set before them. One scholar in particular stands out with their creativity. This scholar is in a constant state of creating, imagining, and innovating. They see the problem set before them and freely offer different ways to tackle the issue. This scholar is constantly and consistently proposing new ideas while listening to those around them. They strive to be original even in a group setting. This scholar considers the novel suggestions others might make. Despite the abrupt changes we have had to cope with this year, this scholar is the most deserving of the Creating, Imagining, and Innovating Wise Award. Chevelle Connors Forsett has maintained her creative spirit despite her situation, and I am so proud of her. Well done, Chevelle. Well done.
It's so easy to roam through the day without being completely aware of what's going on around you. We come across tasks and stumble around them without a thought. We may not realize how we do and what we say can impact our performance, our environment, and even others around us. As a teenager, learning to become more and more aware is an intentional sign of maturity. Stopping to appraise things and making a plan before doing or saying them is something that this scholar has shown from the moment I met him as a 7th grader 2 years ago. He and I have talked and joked a little about how he can procrastinate at times. Even then, he comes to discuss what he missed, what he needs to do, and how he should do it. He is a thinker with a wise soul. Congratulations, Ronald Bordeaux, for demonstrating metacognition throughout the entire school year and beyond. I am truly thankful to have been given the opportunity to teach you for the past couple years. I will miss seeing you each morning and look forward to hearing about the successes you find in high school. The award for metacognition, thinking about thinking, goes to Ronald Bordeaux.
Look at it another way. Being open-minded, able to change perspective, generating alternatives, and considering options. This is the definition of thinking flexibly. This scholar was once a my way or the highway kind of scholar, but over the years he has developed into a wise, considerate, and conscientious young man. He asks questions, and even though the answer may not be to his liking, he listens and seeks to gain understanding. This scholar has a power that he uses on purpose and appropriately. I've seen the potential this scholar has for years. However, this year he tapped into that potential. I am amazed at the generosity of this young man, and I know it will serve him well in the future. Robert, you have only scratched the surface of your success. Never fear failure and move forward in faith that you are able to do and be much more. The award for thinking flexibly goes to Robert Juarez.
It is only through repeated experiences that risk-taking becomes learned and a part of you. It often is a cross between intuition, drawing on your past knowledge, and a sense of meeting new challenges. I have seen this scholar grow and mature over the past 2 years. She is willing to take risks and take on new challenges. Like house leader in our RC house system, she draws on past knowledge, is thoughtful about consequences, and has a well-trained sense of what is appropriate. She faces the fear of making mistakes or of coming up short and won't let this stop her. She knows that all risks are not worth taking. Thus, there is balance. Taking risks and succeeding has taught her that she can do it again, otherwise known as growth. The award for taking responsible risks goes to Betsy Clark Aguiar. During this time of distance learning, being able to listen to others and consider the input of others in order to change one's perspective and generate alternative solutions is a favorable habit for success. Making comments of, I forgot to shade it, oops, sorry, corrected and resubmitted, I reviewed it, showed the solution sets, and I did shade it this time. After submitting homework, this demonstrates this scholar's ability to think flexibly. Congratulations, Emmanuel Kiprotich, for work well done.